Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the daily crumb to help you along your way. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. It's morning for me. Later morning, yeah. PSW was here. Had the shower. I all clean. Took my air conditioner out the window. A little slow today. A little sniffly. Cleansing time. I don't know about you, but I get some cleansing with the change of the seasons. That's what I call it. You know, when you get a little cold, I call it cleansing. Anyways, I've been sniffly too. Little sad times and beautiful things. Oh, you know, but that's life, right? Life is a mix of everything, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I am out of my tincture too. I need to make more. I ain't got no money. So I had a little bit of the rum. I put a little splash in there. So I know that just come to me like just as a funny thing, not as like just as like a joke, right? And it's like there's that song, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but I'm like, oh, up here in Canada, right? So 11 a.m. That's our. Is it past 11? I haven't drank yet. And others are like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the afternoon. We start early. All those lightweights. No, I'm just kidding. I don't drink very often, so of course it doesn't take much. I just put a little splash in. And then I have one little sip and I'm like, woo! There is some healing properties in there too, but you know what? Nothing in excess is good for us. Nothing. Like, there is such a thing as having too much of water. Right? Everything in moderation. What is that for you? Did you have a great long weekend? If you had a long weekend this weekend, did you look at the true history? How it's not so happy? How stuff gets swept under the rugs? You know, because the history books are written by the victors. Right? And the victors don't mean they were the best men for the job or, you know, the best ones, whatever that is for you. We got affirmation. And the inspiration jumped out. Here we go. Rest. Oh, we might need this after this weekend, eh? Rest. Get your butt out the way. Rest is not idleness. And to lie sometimes under the trees on a summer's day. Trying to be, putting some feeling into it. Rest is not idleness. And to lie sometimes on the grass, under the trees, on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of water or watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means a waste of time. That's John Lubbock. While you eat lunch, take a few minutes to sit quietly outside and listen to the nature around you. It's getting a little more chilly these days. A sweater wetter. There's a 25. That's a 7. 25. That's my birthday. It's on the 25th. Yeah. Of June. Okay, so while you eat lunch, take a few minutes to sit quietly outside and listen to nature. You know what? It is nice to sit out in that crisp, cool air when you're bundled up nice and warm. I love the cold rather than the heat, right? Because you can always put more layers on and you can only take so many layers off. That's how I say it. So anyways, it's take some time to sit quietly outside. Even in the cold, sometimes we need that fresh, cool, crisp air to help cleanse and detoxify. I don't know. What is that for you? If it's warm enough, take some time outside. Even if it's colder, bundle up. Get out there and breathe in that fresh air. Beautiful beings. Oh, look at that. Path and Totem came right off the top. Look at that. Hop it to it. Action. Taking those actions based on, that's how we make the magic, right? Our storytellers, what are they sharing with us? We take that action based on where we see that need, where we see that we can fill that need. Wow. There's a need for a great artist here. I'm a great artist. Hello, can I offer my service? What is that for you? What's the totem in the path on top? That giveaway. Turkey, we just had Thanksgiving. Right? Finding that balance and giving away, being open to receive, and that unlimited vision that Creator had for us. Not just our little brains hot, okay? Because we are limited. Spirit is limitless. What is that? What have you got to be grateful for? And are you showing that? Are you looking at those things? Maybe things didn't always go the way we wanted to, but hey, they turned out better than we ever thought they could. I don't know what is that for you. What is that for you? Okay, we just had the turkey, the giveaway, and we're giving away, taking those actions and giving our gifts, because gifts are meant to be given. Are you holding your gifts just to yourself? Maybe there's somebody that needs it, right? It might look the same as somebody else, but hey, right? How many times, right? I'm like, I know I'm older. How many times have I apologized to my mother because now I know what she meant, right? Or maybe we heard the same message over and over again, but it doesn't sink in until we heard it from this one. What is that for you? See the magic in our stories. What are we telling ourselves? What are the stories? Do they create expansion, or are they keeping us locked inside? I don't know. Look at the story of your life. Right, look at those times you're taking those actions. How did that work on you? What time acting on that intuition, and how did that help, right? Feeling that fear and doing it anyway, except for the fear that says go over the falls in a barrel or jump off the CN Tower or whatever, right? Whatever that is for you. And then we have that Cradleboard and the Weasel. That is stealth. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes. We have that ability to respond. Oh, things didn't work out the way I thought. Whew. Okay, maybe I can accept the way that they are. I don't know. But we have a responsibility, and we have an ability to respond. The story of Weasel says Weasel could pickpocket the divine and leave the divine contemplating the divine navel. Ah! I lost it. The little broken wing. This guy's little broken wing. He broke off there, so I put it up here. And there's this other thing that looks like a wing too, so it's like balance. Little mushroom up here, of course, the little heart, and my little guitar, man. I love it. Anyways, okay, so we have the ability to respond, and there, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You go to a restaurant, you place an order, you don't go back in the kitchen and say, okay, let's see, do you have all the ingredients? Are you making this the right way? Right? We don't do that in restaurants. We do the same thing. If we don't put it out there to the universe, what we want, well, the universe already knows, whatever, right? But to go and say, oh, now it's got to be this way, it's got to be that way. That's the thing. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes, right? All right, it's this or something better. Okay, creator, source, whatever you call it, this is what I want, but this is something better because you have the higher vision. You know what's best for me even better than I do. That's the only one that knows better than you do. Okay, maybe right? Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother. I don't know. That's the way I like to say it. It's up to you. Because we need both. Yes, we do. Male and female, giving and receiving. Mixing inside. And your gifts are meant to share. What's your gift to share with the world? You. You're a gift to the world. Beautiful being. Share you and your passions. Let it come through you, because as we light up, as we see people doing their passions, it inspires others. What's inspired you? Just look at that. Have a look. What's inspired you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you, shining light through in everything you do, because you know what? This world needs you to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let that world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you choose to stay. Let's grow, 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 and make this another wonderful, blessed day. All right. I love you all. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.